Hey everyone, I'm Sophie and today I have a video about a gene editing company. So if you kind of know me, if you knew me in 2020, you know that I was very obsessed with this gene editing technology called CRISPR. And I already knew about some companies in the field like Mammoth Biosciences, Caribou Biosciences, what's the other one? Like Beam Therapeutics, Caribou, have I already mentioned it already? And others. Hey everyone, my name is Sophie and today I have a video about a gene editing company, but it's not the typical gene editing company. If you knew me in 2020, you know that I was very obsessed with the CRISPR technology and I knew about some companies like Caribou Biosciences and Mammoth and CRISPR Therapeutics as well as Beam Therapeutics, I think. And yeah, I think that all of these are great because they're focusing on really specific problems and sometimes very rare diseases, and they're trying to solve them using gene editing technologies like CRISPR. But this time I said, let's do something different. So I even did research about some companies that are based in China, which was very interesting as well. But in the end, I found that what caught my attention was how is technology being used for gene editing, and how can we really have like biosecurity measures, and how can we kind of integrate a whole system. And Incripta was this company which I found to be doing this. And so they claim to be the digital genome engineering company, which sounds kind of weird mentioning that this is a biotech company. So let's see what they're doing. So their main product, as I see it, is called Onyx. It is what integrates everything, and it's fascinating for me because they're kind of controlling all the variables that you can have in an experiment, or at least the most important ones. They go from providing you with the strains of bacteria, in case you're working with prokaryotic cells, to an algorithm that can analyze the results of your experiment, and also a machine in which you can pretty much do everything, all the experiments from beginning to end. So that's really amazing in my opinion. Now, the other thing that they're doing is, or that they've already done actually, is creating an enzyme called MAT7. So MAT7 is a CRISPR-like enzyme. If you are familiar with CRISPR, you know that we work with enzymes called Cas, and Cas is CRISPR-associated protein. So they kind of cleave or just bind to the DNA in case of Cas9 or Cas whatever, because there are a lot of Cas enzymes. But the cool thing about this one is that it can recognize different PAM sequences, and the PAM is this three-letter normally sequence of DNA that an enzyme identifies in order to cleave the DNA or to just bind to it. It's kind of the most important part to consider in your CRISPR experiments. And so it's sometimes a problem because if you want to target a specific sequence, you need to design your gRNA, but sometimes there isn't the specific PAM sequence isn't there, or it's just not that specific. So you need to look for other enzymes, and this gives you like that facility of being able to recognize a lot of sequences. So that's great. And another thing is that they're offering it for free, without kind of a license. It can be used by anyone in academia as well as in companies doing research and development. So I also found that it was interesting because normally people don't do that. They tell you like, if you're using it for academic purposes, then it's okay. But if you're using it like in a company, you should pay something. But yeah, basically, if you're taking a product to the market and you're using this enzyme, then that's when you need to arrange something with Incripta. But if not, then you're okay to go. And finally, biosecurity. So they say that they trust their customers, so they won't be looking for like specific bioterrorists, but they're basically looking after things that could go wrong. So since they have this whole Onyx platform in which they can control all the variables from how the experiments are being done pretty much in real time, or as much as in real time as possible, and they can actually see what's going wrong, not only in the sequence of DNA, but actually in how the experiment is being done. So I find that to be really, really awesome as well. So in short, I would describe Incripta as a company that integrates, improves, and looks after everyone's biosecurity. Given that we have advanced so much in the field of gene editing, we need to start taking into account these kind of biosecurity measures. And, you know, when people ask me about like the ethics of biological engineering or just gene editing, I say like it's okay as long as it is available for everyone to use, and as long as we make sure that it's being safe for humanity as well, because we've seen in 2020 and 2021 that biological things can spread really fast, and so it's important that we take these kind of measures, and we also take into account that advancements need to be made in order to solve the world's biggest problems. So that's it for me. That is Incripta. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know, because I create videos that are all about biotech. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.